I'm Allie. Guys, I am 32. This past week was my birthday. I am very excited to be 32. I've been doing a lot of reflecting this past month because it's been officially a year since I started helping with Artifact Studios, even just in a minor way, but in a serious way. Last August, I jumped in. I was like, okay, I'm going to be working on this on the side hustle. Let's go. A year came up very suddenly, by the way, and I have to say, I was so thrown off by the timing because for some reason, I got it in my head that I've been doing this for 2 years. 2 years! Guys, you know how people lose time and they're like, oh man, where did all the time go? I somehow added an entire year to my life. Basically, since I moved back to Florida, I have felt like things have been going by so quickly and things have been happening so fast, and yet it's gone by slower than I thought. It still feels that way. I've been thinking about all this stuff. It's been a year since I started helping out with Artifact. It's been a year that we've been in this little tiny house. It is small, but it is home, and we are happy for it. There's like a caterpillar crawling its way on my window. Oh, dude, that's inside or outside. It's outside, but it's inside. Look at him go. That's totally a moth caterpillar. Their little cocoons that they make they're like paper. They get really flat. Probably because they stole it from paper or clothes. Little thieves. Remember my last video? Where did I picture myself at 32 when I was younger? When I was about 12, I actually thought about this. I think what I had pictured was maybe an actual house. Like we owned a house in Lakeland because, you know, I was 12, so I didn't think I was moving away. And I probably pictured myself with like 3 kids. I only have 2. I want more. I want more. I don't know if it'll happen, but you never know. That'll be fun. And I know not everyone likes having kids or, whatever. I respect it. You do you. I'm just excited that I have 2 little kids right now and the hope of maybe more. And, I've got a niece and nephew. It's great. Yeah. So, and I pictured myself having like my dream job, which I technically do now, which is awesome. But I don't think I knew what my dream job was when I was 12. I don't even know if I really knew what my dream job was 4 or 5 years ago. I think that that's just a good sign. Like, people can change and grow and decide new things and go after it. I think I pictured my family with probably a dog, at least a cat. We did have a cat, and I freaking loved our cat. Her name was Nami. She was an indoor-outdoor cat. She walked away, and I remember the last time I saw her, I was calling her inside. She refused to listen to me. I was like, okay, you can come in the morning, I guess. I never saw her again. That was so sad. I'm smiling, and this fun fact about me, I might be smiling. There's a good chance I'm processing through some sort of something. But I genuinely am happy for what's going on around me. Like right now, I'm thrilled to be 32. I'm thrilled to be doing a job that I love and I want to grow in and I want to learn more about and I just want to do better all the time with it, I love that I have a family. Like, I love my kids who leave giant messes on my couch and everywhere else. And I love my husband who pushes me every day and tries to get me to do better. I literally would not be where I am now if it wasn't for him. But like, my cat ran away and I have no idea what happened to her, and that makes me really sad. That's one thing compared to all the positive things. Thus the smile on my face. Plus I deal with sad things with humor. That's like a normal person thing, I think. My family definitely deals with it like that. I've learned a lot of lessons, probably because I've screwed up a whole lot, And one topic in particular, it keeps screwing up in the topic of money. It is not my favorite. Just being totally transparent here. I work hard and I try to do better every day with it, but sometimes I feel like it needs to be my job. So that's a big lesson I've learned. And I will continue to try very hard to get better at money because I really don't want to drive our family in the ground. You know, I want to do a good job. I don't know if that's too personal, but I really just am willing to talk about things. If I think it's supposed to be private, I just won't say it. Or if it's about gossiping, I'm also not going to say it. That's nonsense. Gossip does not help any situation. Doesn't matter where you're coming from, what you do. There's a lesson I've learned. Gossip doesn't help anything. If you have an issue with someone, just go talk to them. That person that it's about. Who cares if it's scary? Let's talk about the things I collect really fast. I collect pens and markers. I don't know a lot of people, specifically women, who don't love stationery related things. Oh, buddy, I'm a fan. And part of me doesn't want to use the things I buy because it's so perfect for how it is. Along the lessons that I've learned though, it's okay to use the things you get. One of the jobs that I had, I loved that job. We went through lots of trainings. One of the parts of the trainings was to figure out where your mindset is and to understand other people's mindset. So you're either coming from like a poverty mindset, a middle class mindset, or a wealth mindset. John and I took this training and I discovered I'm all the way in the poverty mindset. It's poverty, middle class mindset is where I'm at. And it really messes with your money and the way you interact with basically everything. You can go towards like a hoarder's mentality when you're in the poverty mindset, which is fascinating to me. If anyone wants this resource, I'm happy to give that resource. It's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm 32, right? But this week marked 10 years of marriage. 10 years, guys. I don't know the statistics, but I know that it is low for young people who get married to make it to 10 years. I know that that is a thing. So I am excited that we made it this far. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right. There we go. There's so many things that you can learn in 32 years. I've made a lot of discoveries as far as like who I am and how I relate to like my family, my art, my first stepmom. So she passed away. I learned a lot from her. And I feel like I'm still learning a lot from her even though she's not here anymore. She showed me that I didn't have to feel horrible about myself, first of all. And I learned that, but I wasn't able to apply it until way later. It makes me sad because I feel like if I could have applied it a lot earlier, I would have been much more successful, much faster. As far as other things that I've learned in my 32 years, probably closer to just in the last year, my art style has gone all over the place. It's gone from very fine technical drawing to graphic design and illustration to oil painting, watercolor, photography. I mean, I even like architecture. I was doing what other people wanted me to do in my art for so long that I never sat down and was just like, what do I genuinely like to draw? What does Allie like to draw, and how do I like to portray what I'm seeing? I never thought about that. I was always so focused on like, oh, I have to do this and it has to make money. Thus, I cannot do what I want to do. I have to do what other people want me to do. That held me back quite a long time. So I have finally landed on a style and I love it. But I haven't painted in quite a long time because I've been so focused on, I guess, career stuff, which is kind of cool too. I'm hoping to integrate the two because my career does include art. Practice what you preach, right? It's been a long video. There's so many things I love, and I didn't talk at all about the things I collect. All right, this has been awesome. I just wanted to reflect on a year, and I guess I started reflecting on 32 years. 22 years? Thanks for watching, guys. There will be 2 videos this week because I was so behind because of last week. Last week was crazy in such a good way. So I'll check in with you guys later. See ya.